Since the douche I played against third round wouldn't let me record the match, I have to tell you a synopsis instead. My third round opponent was Steve, and he was playing Red Deck Wins. He won the die roll, the only die roll I lost tonight. The first game was a landslide in my favor, as I get Rhox War Monk with a Loxodon Warhammer on turn 4 to start gaining a crazy amount of life. I sided out all 4 Oblivion Rings, both Rafiqs, and 2 Loxodon Warhammers for 3 Ruined Halos, 3 Flash Freezes, and 2 Story Circles. The start of Game 2 went well with the Birds of Paradise, until he cast Magma Spray to kill it. I only had one other land in my hand, so I had to hope to top deck a land, and I did. Rhox War Monk came down on turn 3, and Elspeth on turn 4 thanks to another land off the top, but he casts a Flame Javelin in response to Elspeth's pump ability, killing the monk before it can swing for 6. Eventually I get a Story Circle down, but he casts Everlasting Torment, basically ending the game. The Ruined Halos I drew later, the Rhox War Monks I drew later were just about useless. I couldn't do anything against that. After seeing Everlasting Torment in Game 2, I was tempted to board Oblivion Ring back in, but I did not. Game 3 went reasonably well to start. I dropped a Birds of Paradise turn 1, which was matched by a Figure of Destiny. Sadly, there was no second turn Rhox War Monk. Instead, there was a Steward of Valeron. Third turn, I dropped a Ruined Halo naming Figure of Destiny after he pumped it to 4/4. To my dismay, he dropped an Everlasting Torment, yet again. I had a Story Circle sitting in my hand, and the Rhox War Monks in my hand and on the board were practically useless. Had I boarded in my Oblivion Rings, I would have had a chance. I learned a very important lesson fighting Red Deck Wins today.